everybody.
Hey, Miss Leah.
I'm gonna tell you my life story, how I got from where I was to where I am today. I guess my disability started when I was in, it started when I was young. I don't remember what age, but you know, I knew I had like a lot of anger issues because my parents took the backlash of that. You know, I would always hit, scream, yell at them, and you know, it was never any fun. And you know, that was at a young age, and it continued. And in junior high, I didn't have too many friends. I had maybe one or two, and not too many friends. Even though I'm a friendly person now, I never had too many, and I was always wondering why. And even in high school, I never had too many friends, and I did okay in high school. You know, I wasn't a great student, but you know, I wasn't a bad student either. And you know, even though friendly, I never had too many friends. I may have had one friend throughout the whole time. You know, I wasn't in those cliques that you have in high school, you know, and that brought me down. And then I went to college. I made friends there, but, you know, I found out that, you know, I had problems and issues, and I created lots of problems for people and there, and it was just like, you know, I did have friends then, but I lost them all. And I would throw temper tantrums, and those weren't fun. And yeah, those, even towards my parents, mainly towards my parents, they took backlash of things. And I hated that, you know, because, you know, I never got along with them, and it was no fun. And once we found out, when I was diagnosed with so many issues, like Asperger's, bipolar, schizophrenia, things like that, then we could get the help. I wasn't diagnosed till I was in my 30s. And, you know, I lost a lot of time with being diagnosed later in life. It was like, okay, you know, now what? You know, because I lost a lot of time and in my past, and now I've come this far. And once I joined I lived in group homes. I lived in a group home with Jessica. Sorry. Yeah. But I lived in a group home. I've lived in family care homes and ALFs, which were no fun because, you know, that's a group of people. You're with 3 or 4 roommates and no fun. I also, the group home is what changed my life. It really changed my life. You know how people, when they're in AA or NA or whatever, they hit rock bottom? That was my rock bottom. Because I was like, okay, I'm going to be in here for quite a few years. And it was a behavioral based group home where they put you on a blue mat if you don't do right, or, you know, you get into arguments with people. And that never happened because I saw what can happen when you misbehave or not do the right thing. And that changed my life because I saw what can happen. And once I saw what happened, I was able to see my parents during that time because I started doing well. I started not going against people. I started to go with them, you know, like follow behind them. I started getting along with people, and I moved out of the group home after 1 year and 2 months into supportive living with Miracles of Mission. And I realized, oh, this is wonderful because, you know, Miracles of Mission has changed my life for good and all. And it's been a wonderful place. I started out in Companion, which, you know, you go to Busch Gardens, Lowry Park Zoo, different places. We went to Zumba, and once that ended, I started coming here full time, and I was a client, I was the first client to start out. So I was able to give my input, how this could work and everything. And, you know, it's been wonderful. I've enjoyed being here. I'm now working. You know, I came from being a client to working at lunchtime with Jewel.
You can say it. You're a staff, man. Say you a staff.
And now I'm part-time staff / client, you know, and I'm enjoying this. I've come so far. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey for me. And Miracles of Mission has done so much, and I thank the staff and everybody that's helped me get through this, through the rough times, and you know, just everything. I'm having a great life now. I want to see where this journey takes me, and you know, it's been a wonderful experience going through it.
Y'all didn't even give me no question. What advice would you give your peers that are currently?
Hold on. Stacy was saying something.
What advice would you give to your peers that are currently living in a behavior-focused group home?
Just do the right thing. Behave. Try to stay on track with your behavior. Because I know it's hard because you have other roommates and sometimes you get on each other's nerves. Just, you know, work with staff and, you know, just work with them. Don't go against people. That's the main thing. Don't go against people. Work with the staff and, you know, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Don't focus on other people. If somebody's misbehaving, focus on yourself. Don't focus on what's going on around you.
Every time I hear that, they clap it. What coping skills have you used that have helped you?
I would say something that's helped me, a coping skill that's helped me is each month I look forward to something that month, like seeing my parents. Like this month I'm going to see my parents and son this weekend. I always focus on the good, the positive, you know, and I focus on positive things. I focus on deep breathing, walking away, focusing on myself.
Mr. Alden, go ahead and say what you got to say.
You're my role model, Miss Leah.
Aww.
He said you're his role model.
That was sweet. That was
sweet.
Give me a high five for that.
Okay, Jessica.
That was good.
Sit down.
All right, next question.
Quiet.
There's a question I want to ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
That I've been seeing it a lot. Do you have trust issues with a lot of people, or what is it? Because I would like to know, because me and you live together, and I've been seeing that you can't trust me, and I keep telling you that it's okay. You can trust me. I won't do anything to you. I won't hurt you. And you know I live in Miracle Emotion with you. I came this far. I came this far to be with you because when you left the group home,
Jessica. Okay. Just stick to if she has trust issues. Okay. Anything else that's more private, y'all two should talk.
Okay, I'll talk to you later about it.
Okay, go ahead.
You live in an apartment now.
Yeah, I live in an apartment now.
Don't ask too much, a man will grow.
That's the other
Oh yeah.
I have a fiance.
I have a question.
Hold on, let Miss Nikki go and then you can go next, dude.
I was gonna say, have you improved with your anger issues this past year? Like, how do you think you basically improved a lot?
I'd say so. Yeah, within the past couple months, yes, I have.
I vouch for that.
I've come a long way with that. You know, my anger issues were really bad a long time ago. Now they've really improved a whole lot.
I just want to vouch for her 100%. Where she came from to where she at now is amazing improvement.
You're my role model.
And she's an example of what can happen when you focus on you and do the right things and make good choices.